My private tone? What, you think this is a joke? We're going to war! There will be bloodshed, and sweat and tears, and swords, and vanquishing of the enemies. You're going down! Every single one of you! I wanted like a Naruto headband to put on for this stream, but I couldn't find any assets to put on VTube Studio, so I'm just like regular. But I'm gonna kick your butt! You're gonna go down! First victim on the chopping block? Ow, how dare you. First victim, Minri, going down. I've got my running playlist on, which has all the battle music from my favorite media. Get ready to be obliterated with art. If he doesn't draw me in a maid dress, I won't be mad, just disappointed. James, that's all you needed to say. Counter argument, hollow purple. Not even Gojo's Infinity could prevent me from attacking him. I might not be able to hit him, but I can still draw a picture of him. So, like, sucks to suck, get attacked anyway. Made battle of. Aiden too scared to draw me because my defense will be legendary. Who said I'm scared? I'm not afraid of anything except for the dark and spiders and ticks and abandonment and the concept of eternity. But besides that, I have no fears. You're going down! Minri, you better be ready. We're fighting. You've already attacked me twice, and I've been left in shambles. No longer. This is my anime protagonist moment when I get up and remember the power of friendship, and I go plus ultra 1,000,000%. Are you on Artfight, DeadSec? Because, like, if you're not, then, yeah, I can't draw you. That's sort of how it works. But that's just because you're not part of it, you know what I mean? I'm going to be doing a surprise game for my channel this Saturday. Since I finished Subnautica, I can share the game here, though. So if there are any common viewers, become aware. Minri spoilers coming up. Why fight? For glory! For honor! For the king! Come on! There's so many reasons to fight. Oh, nice, Minri, that's so fun. Because didn't you get it on sale? Chip is on a streak. Thank you, Chip. Also, hi, everybody. Sorry, I was doing a bit at the beginning and I forgot to say hi. Hi, Minri. Hi, Rosa. Hi, Chip. Hi, DeadSec. Hi, James. I hope we're all doing well. Chat likes seeing me scared. They wanted another scary game after Subnautica. Dang. Chat freaky. I mean that literally. Like, they want to freak you out. What was that? I'm on edge. I'll punch anything and anyone. Was that a gnome? Yeah. Yeah. Attack. Anyway, the good thing about Artfight, which is also the bad thing about Artfight, which is I can do whatever, which means I now need to decide what I'm going to do, and I don't really know. For Artfight, my art isn't the best, but I can still see a style coming together. Progress. Yes, that's what we fight for. Progress. You love to see it. Anyway. My art is just paint doodles. Yeah, exactly. It can be whatever you want. There's no pressure. Getting better is part of the fun. Just doodles too? Yeah. But not mine, you guys are going down! I'm painting the Mona Lisa for every single one of these. Speaking of which, I'm gonna get started. Eyes currently all wonky? Eyes are hard. Hey, I've been drawing for like, when did I start? I was like 12. I'm what, 24? I've been drawing for 12 years. My eyes are also still wonky. My art is in the 5th dimension. I've never seen someone spell it that way. Dimension. You know what I saw the other day that made me laugh really hard? You know how when you realize something, you can say that it dawned on you? It dawned on me, right? Like when like when the sun comes up and suddenly everything becomes light and it's easy to see everything around you. That's like the light bulb moment where you're like, wow. I saw someone call it Dawn. And then it dawned on me. And that made me laugh so hard. I finally realized it dawned on me. It dawned on me. Very silly. I know, and I'm just gonna say that all the time now. I can't believe. Wow, when I realized how funny that was, it really dawned on me. You get more points for a ton of factors like line art, coloring, shading, and how much of the character. Interesting. Okay, that's cool. Reject points, embrace fun. That's what I'm doing. I'm not doing it for points. I'm doing it for valor, for glory. I'm just doing head sketches, so I'm only getting like 4 points for attack. Hey, nothing wrong with that. I don't even know how many points you can get. I'm doing it for training. Yes, your training arc. And then in the future, we'll send you out to the front lines. But beware, it gets bloody. For you, Minri, I was like, Minri has like lightning powers, but I've never seen Minri use the lightning powers. So I was like, what if this one is like you using lightning? Brilliant, I know. Never before thought of. But now I'm just sketching stuff. Which I don't normally do. I usually do sketches before I start streaming because I'm nervous that if the sketch looks bad, I have nothing. Which is still true. So, pray for me. I'm doing it to get free art. I mean to attack my friends. Okay, Chip. I see it. I see how it is. I see how it is. I mean, that is basically most of Artfight, is it not? So far, I have like 17 something points. Hey, small girl, welcome in. I know, I need to step it up. I've been working on Minri's commission, which is funny because now I'm immediately drawing Minri again, but I said that I was gonna go in order of who attacked me, and Minri had just happened to attack me first, so like, you guys are slow. Catch up, you know? Did y'all see Tia's attack on Minri? It's my new lock screen. I didn't go through and look at all of them, but I went to your page to look for references for this attack, and I saw a bunch of the drawings, and some of them look so awesome. Like, I mean, all of them are great, but there are a couple that I really, in particular, like this style. I'm kidding, okay? Yeah, sure. Now you're kidding. I have 77 points. Oh my gosh! I've done 8 attacks so far. Gotta attack you later today. Yeah, and I bite back. I bite back. You mess with the bull, you get the horns. I can get a head sketch done in about 20 minutes. Yeah, not me. You guys know how fast I am, especially on stream. They're all so unique, it's so cool. I know, I love seeing everybody's style come out. It's awesome. I gotta move this up. There we go. And then I want it to be like lightning in between the fingers, you know? Oh no. Why did I make myself have to draw a hand live on stream? We all know that I can't finger. Honestly, I'm saving Aiden for last? Whoa. No offense. None taken. You save best for last, right? Right? That's what you mean, right? It better be. I've done 1 per day. I should probably finish mine for today. You guys are, that's amazing. I've been working on this commission for the past couple of days and haven't had any time. This is my first dip into Artfight.
The milkman, the paper boy, the evening TV.
Oh no, Alan Nix is being a boomer again.
Delivered here? Somebody tell me please, this old world's confusing me. Everywhere you look, everywhere you go, there's a heart. There's a heart. A hand to hold on to everywhere you look. Everywhere you go, there's a face of somebody who needs you everywhere you look.
I started singing that theme song as a bit and not realizing that that's also what you were doing. That's really funny. Alan, stop being a boomer. Maybe I'll try drawing you into memes. That would be so good. Drawing me as a meme is a really funny idea. Oh, the potential with Artfight is truly just infinite. Tia posted their attack in other artworks. Minri's alternate personality's first piece of art. Wait, let me see it. That's kind of also what I'm gonna do. Other artworks. Oh, that one's sick. That one is awesome. I love the like hair getting lifted up. More power! Yeah, that's great. Oh, I was in the middle of making tea and I forgot. I don't have tea. I'm gonna cry. I've been doing so much art-wise. I did like 2 fully colored pieces today. I gotta catch up. I arrived late to the battle like Gandalf. Flashbacks to perfect strangers. Nobody's perfect, especially not strangers. They're dangerous. Yeah, never heard of stranger danger? Come on. Also, the reason Gandalf is on my mind, I've been very Lord of the Rings pilled these past couple days. Every once in a while, my YouTube algorithm just goes, do you want to know more about Lord of the Rings? And I go, yeah. So I end up watching like hour-long video essays. But honestly, when you're like in the flow, when you're getting work done, listening about like the history behind Minas Tirith, it's great. You're wrong. Oh, so strangers aren't dangerous then? You heard it here first, folks. Alex thinks that it's fine to get into that van. That man who has Kit Kats for you. Alanix says it's fine. I guess according to Alanix, you just go ahead and jump in the white van. DeadSec, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you. I don't know if it was intentional, but it looks like it's a scene from when the personality is first awakened and she decimates a village. Yeesh, don't put that on the resume. No, that's cool though. That is very cool. It's a TV series about 2 cousins from different parts of the world who share an apartment. Interesting. But they're cousins, not strangers. I am confusion. What? Ain't no way what? Yo, you play Octopath? Chip, you're the first person I've ever met who plays Octopath. It's so good! Who's your favorite character? Mine's Cyrus. Distant cousins from different countries? I guess. They're strangers because they didn't know each other existed? Whoa. Maybe I have cousins that I don't know exist either. What if I have ghost cousins? I mean, I guess if they're ghosts, that means they're dead, right? That's kind of dark. Tyrion, of course? Yeah, you would! The Edgelord. Crazy. No, I mean, his arc is actually really good. They did a really good job of, like, slowly breaking down his character. Oh, it's so good, dude. It's so good. I love all the characters, though. I think Primrose's story is probably my favorite. What if an attack on you is so good that it becomes an emote? That would be so fun. If it is an emote, it has to be like 72 by 72 pixels. So unless you're going to purposely draw the world's smallest Artfight attack, I'd probably advise against it. Wow, hitting me with a you would? Am I wrong? Tell me I'm wrong. Yeah, I would take it. Yeah. See? I know. I just know things. I know everyone's hear me outs. That's why I learn. I learn about you guys so that I can guess who's on your smash list. Pixel artist attacks be like, yeah, I do love pixel art. Hey, speaking of Octopath Traveler, pixel art, that game is so beautiful. I love Cyrus though, he's such a big dork. He's my favorite character trope, which is very smart guy. Like his intelligence is maxed out, but his wisdom is 0. Because he gets flirted with constantly and he doesn't understand. He does not realize that he's being flirted with. Wow, everyone's being so nice to me today. I love women and Tyrion. He's pretty good. Who do you think is on my smash list? Well, it depends who you main, but probably like Kirby, Link. I think Captain Falcon is good, but it depends on the game. If you play Game & Watch, you're a tryhard. If you play Lucas or Ness, you're a tryhard. If you play Pikachu, you're a tryhard. If you play Wii Fit Trainer, you're a tryhard. So basically the only acceptable answer is Luigi. Macaque! Eh? Who, what is getting flirted with? I dissociated. No one. What are you, we're talking about Smash Bros. What did you think I meant by Smash? Super Smash Bros. Brawl, the greatest Smash game, obviously. Kirby main for the win. Kirby is my boy. My sweet precious boy. He's the first anime that I ever watched. If you play Steve, get out. Bro, if you play Steve, build a house or something. Go play Minecraft. What are you doing in Smash? Brawl is the best one. Let's go! Chip-based. Is Aiden smashing me? I wouldn't not mind. That means you would like it. I've watched enough Ryan Higa to know all those double negatives. He did that all the time. The big bouncy inflatable green ball. You'll never not have a big bouncy inflatable green ball never again. And then you have to figure out what that means. I don't know. How do our arms work? I want this to be like close to the camera because it'd be all cool. I love the like fisheye lens look that you see in anime and stuff. Maybe that's not the right angle for the arm. No. I would like to order one more serving of brisket. He's eaten our entire stock. Why do I keep ordering more brisket? I have to scam them. I'm picking up on your references, Chip. That is a hilarious video, by the way. Like, I laughed out loud the first time I watched it, and that's a huge compliment because I never, you know, I'm a air exhale from the nose kind of guy when I'm like scrolling. Could I get 2 more servings of the brisket, please? What? He ate them already? I just got here! How did I eat them that fast? This is so funny. My ear hurts. I think I got an infection. It's shooting pain down my jaw and through my neck. Oh my gosh, Minri, are you okay? Do you need to go to the hospital? Someone call a bondulance. James Non's having a stroke. Are you sure? Yes. No! It was so bad I actually took a painkiller? Yeah, you should go see somebody about that. That's not normal. That is not normally. In fact, it's kind of scarily. I don't like hospital though. Yeah, but if it's shooting pain through your jaw and your neck, those are like important parts. Like if you're what if your neck gets like real swollen? Do you guys have like a helpline? In Canada, you can dial, I think it's 411, and that's like the national health line, and you can be like, hey, this is happening to me. Is that bad enough to go to the hospital? And they'd be like, they're either like, stop being a baby, or they're like, go to the ER now. I'm taking antibiotics. Are those prescription? Or non-prescription? I don't know. It's definitely different for us here in Canada, but I feel like you might not like the hospital, but there does come a time where you just have to go, you know? If your pupils are dilated and you start seeing double, I'm sorry, you have to go to the hospital. Sometimes it is just that bad. Yeah, we have that too, James. But like a medical advice line. Natural antibiotics? You might need something prescription. If you actually got an ear infection, that's like bad, right? Can't that like get into your brain or throw off your balance or something? I don't know, I'm not a hospital. It's not as bad as yesterday, so it's getting better slowly. I just deal. Okay. Just be careful, okay? Be safe. NYC has won since Mamdani is just amazing. I don't want to get too into politics, and also I'm Canadian, but I like that guy. He seems very cool. I'd be careful. Okay, good. That's good. What if I, okay, I'm gonna try something crazy. This is what we in the business call foreshortening. If I make the hand just real big, And we erase the arm. And we go like this. It's probably gonna look freaking really whack. To make it look really close. It's not that bad. It's just kind of in front of your face, which I don't like. To see your beautiful face. Yeah, I like that guy. Me too. You guys want to know... Okay, I'll talk very briefly about politics, but nothing sensitive. So we have provinces, not states. And instead of having like a... Do you guys have like a governor? Like each state has its own governor? We have a premier. So like the premier of Saskatchewan, the premier of BC, the premier of Alberta. Anyway, the premier of Manitoba is Wab Canoe, and he's Anishinaabe, and he's awesome. I want that guy to be our next prime minister. That's all I'll say on the matter. If anyone's Canadian, you know what I'm talking about, and if you're not Canadian, then you're like, who? Got eardrops and whatnot. It doesn't hurt to eat or anything. It just stings when I burp, so it might be pressure buildup or something. Oh, interesting. Or trapped water because I went swimming before it started. Oh, yeah, it could be that. I would like to ask for a raise. I don't pay you. Chip, what are you talking about? I can raise you up. You know, like give you compliments and stuff. But if we're talking money, I don't have enough to go around. You raise me up so I can have more money. Each state has somebody. I'm watching my neighbor's fireworks since they're doing it in my backyard. They're doing it in your backyard? What the heck? Go tell them to get a room. Also, it's the 5th of July. They're late. That was another one of his videos. Oh wait, maybe I didn't see that one. That guy's funny though. I can give you a raise and then explodes. I'm watching you and Markiplier. Wow, that's one hell of a comparison. You're watching a veteran, well-established, incredibly handsome, funny OG YouTuber and Markiplier. Poor guy. He pales in comparison. No, don't blow me up. I was kidding. I love Markiplier. Please don't explode my balls. I need those. I hope. This looks way cooler actually. I like the foreshortening on this. It's not super extreme, but that's good. And then there's gonna be like lightning going like this. All through the fingers. You feel me? It looks like webs right now. It's not gonna be a Spider-Man situation, I promise. I didn't start watching him till this year, and I kind of wish I started watching him sooner. Man, I probably started watching Markiplier in like 2014 or something. Yeah. I remember I actually discovered Jacksepticeye like really early. Like I didn't watch Markiplier until he was like pretty well known. Like he blew up when he did all the Five Nights at Freddy's stuff. I definitely knew him before that. I like watched his content back when he like first started doing indie horror stuff. I think it was about at the end of his Drunk Minecraft series that I started watching. Like the last couple episodes I caught. So he was like, he hadn't like super blown up yet, but he was still popular back then. But Jacksepticeye, I caught his first Akinator video when he first uploaded it. And this is before he got his PewDiePie shout out. And before he started collabing with some like big creator, I was very early on the Jacksepticeye train, I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes I think, and then I forget. You don't care for multipliers? Oh yeah, you can't just use one. Y'all hear about the rise of LARP tubers? I've never heard of a LARP tuber, but I know about LARPing. It used to mean live action roleplay, and it was you and the boys dressing up as knights going out and, you know, fighting evil. And now I think it means that you're like pretending to be into media that you're not actually into, right? Is that the idea? They're like, you're a fake fan. I don't know how much I vibe with that, because it's like, that's just called being a casual enjoyer of something. And it's awesome. I love being a filthy casual. I remember watching Beiju Mike? Who is that? Multipliers? Yeah, that's just a meme. Sometimes people will call him that. People who play a role of popular YouTubers in their original style. Oh, so they like go back and pretend to be YouTubers when they started out? That's kind of interesting. LARPaplier? It means both? I mean, that's the thing though, is it still technically means both, but the next generation, when they grow up, they're gonna be like, oh, monumental LARP moment, and you're gonna be like, I hate that we started using this word this way. This is not what it should mean. Some are really good at catching their energy and vibes. Interesting. Very interesting. I want to see a LARP tuber for like Ryan Higa. He put so much effort into his videos. Like, he would take like weeks with no breaks to do the stop motion stuff. Let's see a LARP tuber of that, huh? Can we get some more of that content? That would be crazy. You guys watch LARP Theory? Is that game theory, but someone pretending to be MatPat? Hello, internet. Welcome to LARP Theory. I was watching a video of it. I'll send it in general. Oh, interesting. The people yearn for MatPat. I get it. I never really watched that much game theory, but I definitely stopped watching when MatPat left. I like that guy. Although, to be fair, I had kind of a hot take about game theory. It was sort of... every video would be like, what if Mario was dead the whole time? And then they would like retroactively go back into games looking for stuff that, you know, strengthened their argument. And then stretched it out into like a 45-minute long video. I don't know. It's just that they always acted like their word was truth. I think it would be fine if it was like, here's a silly theory, haha. But it's not actually true. But they're always like, no, this is 100% a fact. Mario has been dead the entire time. And I'm like, no, you just like found a couple loose connections and dragged it out into a long video. Yeah, it's a theory, but they didn't treat it like it was theories. They were like, this is definitive proof that this definitely happened. And I'm like, it's a theory video. I like their videos on hypotheticals, like how long could you survive in a supermarket if cut off from the world? Yeah, those were pretty fun. I do like the videos where they were like, wasn't there a experiment where there was like I think there was a horror movie or something where a lady was like trapped in a room and some like serial killer or something gave her a grenade with the pin pulled out, but the clip was still on and it doesn't blow up until you release the clip. So the like horror of it was, oh, how long can you grab onto this thing before your hand gives out and you explode? And I think I know Mythbusters did an episode on this, which was cool, but I think Game Theory did too. And they're like, never. Like, grenades ain't that heavy. It's not that big of a deal. It would be pretty easy to just hold on to the grenade the whole time, I think is what they decided. Those ones were cool. I liked those ones. Or like when they figured out how much weight Steve could carry by doing math. That was cool. I just don't like the ones where they're like, did you know that Hatsune Miku never existed? It's just like, what's the point? It's fun is the point, but you know, I'm allergic to it. Remember, it's just a theory. Yeah, but you can't just slap that on at the end of the... You can't just like The whole video be like, and this is an absolute fact, and this has to be the truth. And then you just end the video with being like, oh, just kidding, everything's a theory. Ow! Minecraft lore series was also great. Yeah, true. I think I watched that one too. I was so into their FNAF lore series though. I watched every episode like 2 times. Food Theory was my favorite channel. I never really got into Food Theory. They had like Food Theory and Style Theory, right? I watched like a couple film theories, but mostly Game Theory was my jam. Aiden, did you hear the news? RWBY Volume 10 is greenlit? Oh, that's exciting. I never watched RWBY. I didn't really... I said this to a friend just the other day. I'm so picky about the anime that I watch, which is not a good thing, because like I didn't want to watch JoJo's originally for the art style, and then I started watching it, and it's one of my favorite shows now. But I looked at RWBY, and because it's 3D animated, right? I've seen like clips of it, and I'm like, I don't like the way it looks, so I didn't get into it. Thanks, James. Blasphemy. Look. If you want to recommend TV shows and stuff, that's great, but don't expect me to watch them, because I'm on year 3 or 4 of trying to finish Assassination Classroom, and I don't even restart. It's like, I just go months without watching TV. I got into MatPat too late to enjoy film theory or game theory, so I just watched the other 2. Oh, that's fair. The animation gets better. That's what they all say. Watch One Piece. At episode 3042, it starts to get really good. I'm just messing with you. I'm totally just kidding. I can't draw pictures and watch TV shows at the same time. So I'm very unproductive when I watch TV, so I don't watch a lot of TV. Because I'm not good at multitasking. I'm so sorry. There's also a lot of, like, shows on my list that I still need to get to. I really want to watch, Love is War. That's very high up on the list for me right now. Oh wait, you know what? I totally forgot to, like, record this. I mean, I'm recording it, but I'm supposed to be speed painting it. You know what? It's probably fine. TV is how I connect to the world. Yeah, it's very good. Love is War is also really funny. Yeah, I want to watch it so bad. I've seen clips. It looks like it's right up my alley. I'm almost wondering if I, like, push the perspective a little bit further, but I don't know. That might be a little extreme. Wow, very cool pose. Very pog. Also, I hope you guys are enjoying the battle music. It's just like random shonen video game hype music. This is genuinely my running playlist, though. This is the music that I listen to when I go on runs. Because they're very upbeat. Can we do a boss so we can kind of battle with you? I love that idea. That's great. You go right ahead. You can have a treat early this time. Because it's fun. Because then we're fighting together. I want to hear you will know our names and you'll remember our names. Unfortunately, they are inaccessible right now. Of course I know them. Yeah. Of course I know those. I know Ball. What are you kidding? I know Xenoblade Chronicles. Plus, with the higher difficulty of new bosses, they last longer. I can't battle alone. Join y'all. I think we have lurkers. Thank you for knowing. You're so welcome. I have that on Beat Saber. And it's so good. It's just Minri against the boss. Hey, Minri, best of luck. I really hope they have difficulty scaling, otherwise you might be cooked. But if you win, you're gonna get a whole bunch of gold. I'll get the same gold as if I were battling in a team. Yeah, it's true, but that's still a lot. When everybody gets the gold, it's like no one gets the gold. Because when everybody's super, no one will be. No. But like if everybody gets 200 gold, y'all have the same amount. But right now, you're making 200 gold and nobody else is. So if you think about the differential, it's double what you would get normally. Big brain. I don't think this is going well. Oof. Okay, so it's good to know that you do need more than one person to do a boss fight. I respect that you tried though. You put a lot of effort into it, and that's honorable. Legs are my weakness. How do legs? Are this legs? That are legs. Pretty close enough. Thanks for the lurk, Small. Appreciate you. Mass bomb. This is what you get. We're not fighting the boss. What does this means? You excited for Genesis? Can I be honest, Chip? I may have lied when I said I know Ball. I've never played Xenoblade. But the soundtrack is really good. I listened to the soundtrack. I played the soundtrack on Beat Saber. I can't stress this enough. I don't have time for. It sounds like I'm being like, oh yes, businessman, very busy. Sit down, businessman. But it is genuinely just like, I have so many games that I haven't touched, or games that I want to keep playing, that I just don't buy new games and try them out all the time. My friends will like buy a Steam game and play it for 2 days and then do it again, like forever. Like every 2 days they buy a new game and try it out, which is what I feel like most people do because most people know so many games. I buy a couple of games and then just play them forever. I have over 300 hours in Balatro and I still play Balatro. I'm trying to get C++ on it. So of course I don't have time for Xenoblade. I'm not saying it's a bad game. I would probably love it, but I haven't even gotten like a quarter of the way through Octopath 2. And I loved the first one. No, I hear you. You hate me. Yeah, that's what I said. All of the valid reasons that I just gave. No Chip. No silly Chip.
Objection!
We do not hate you. Because then I would be like, Xenoblade Chronicles is stinky, smelly, stupid garbage game. But I guess I'm just really nice. And now Octopath plays. Traitor! What do you mean traitor? I've played Octopath! I played this game. I almost 100%ed it as well. The last achievement that I have is find every single chest, and I thought I did. I looked in like every location, and I guess I'm missing one, and there's no way I'm going back and doing that again. I'm not going to every location a second time to find every chest. That would be madness. I'll get revenge for you. Not the wheel! For legal reasons, I'm required to say I'm only joking around. Yeah, I know, Chip. For legal reasons, I'm required to say nobody hates you in this chat. You're the best, Chip. Hang on, I gotta get my timer set before I spin the wheel. Welcome back, James. There it is. And here it is. And here it is. And we go spinny, spinny, wee, wee. Wee! Please, Boston. Please, Boston. Yeah! Woo! That's my favorite one. All right. The grass is green. The sun is riz. I wonder where the birdies is. We got it set for 5 minutes. All right. Let's go. I'm very tempted to put on Newsies right now. What a great musical. One of the best. Probably the most fun musical to sing along to. Because you just get to scream. It's great. It's a great time. Honestly. Hard to beat that one. Top tier. Although Hades Town is pretty close, but I'm gonna call that recency bias. Because I've been listening to a lot of Hades Town recently. Hey, Boston guy, where can I get the best pizza? What do you think, man? What are you asking me? What do you think? You want a deep dish New York style pizza? You gotta go to Jimmy's around the corner on 8th and Main, alright? 8th and Main. Ask for Gianmarco in the back. He'll hook you up with extra cheese, alright? That's where you get your best pizza. Well, everybody should know this, alright? Jimmy's. Thank you, boss. Yeah, you're welcome. Get out of here. Great, he's Boston. Oh, yeah. Oh, what a terrible thing to be one of the world's greatest rock and roll bands. You know what I mean? You heard of Boston? And more than a feeling. That's Boston. And it's a banger. Nothing but bangers from their albums, except for all the songs that I don't listen to. I only listen to 2 of them. James is still in first place. You guys clearly aren't exploding each other enough. With all that money that you're holding. Less than a feeling, it's Canada. No, what do you mean? You may have stronger armies down there, but way up here we got stronger beer. You ever heard that song? I thought maybe I'm supposed to gatekeep that actually. Maybe that's just for us Canadians. Old Minry's fighting you for that one. Hey boss, how do I impress this girl? Alright, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna get your baseball bat. You're gonna ask her to go out to the softball game next weekend, alright? But you don't play in the softball league. The trick is, you go there with her, cheering on the game, thinking it's a cute date, right? Right when it's bottom of the 9, 2 strikes, last bat is up, the team's exhausted, you know they're about to throw, you bust out your baseball bat from the 90s and run onto the pitch right as the pitch is thrown. You get in front of the guy who's batting and you hit it yourself. You knock it out of the park. You push the batter over and you run the 3. You get yourself a whole home run. All 3 plates clear. And then you walk back to your girl and you say, I just won the game for the Mets. For the first time since 2018. And then she'll go, I love you so much. Give me a kiss. That's how it worked for me anyway. Wow, we are really out for blood today. We are fighting each other. It's the age-old adage, the quickest way to a woman's heart? Baseball. Hey, boss, you want to deal with this? What is that word? Schuza? Shoes? Halapalooza. Hey, boss. Hey, what are you doing with yourself? I'm busy. I'm walking here. I got a very busy schedule, alright? There's lots of stuff on my plate. I gotta fight people by drawing them art pictures, alright? Boss gives best advice? Yeah, I know. That's what they always tell me. Why do you think they call me boss? I've been to 3 weddings already just this summer, because that baseball trick never fails. As a matter of fact, they got a rule banning us from the pitch. We ain't even allowed to go watch no more. But you know what we say to that? We go, hut tour, we spit on it. With a name brand bubblegum that we bring to the pitch. Along with our baseball bats. Yeah, James, take care of it. Hey, my right-hand man. Take care of it, deal with the problem. You know your boss is busy, I got lots of stuff to do. I got more weddings to go to from people that I hooked up with the baseball advice. Hey boss, you want me to help Tony see things our way? Yeah, do it. You know what? Throw Tony off a roof. We don't got time for a rat. Alright? Not in this business. I don't know. Okay, that's time. I don't know where he became a mafia boss, but I guess that's how we're going with the Boston thing. It wasn't even Italian. He just became a mobster. Oh wow, well done, James. Oh yeah, I forgot about the double messages. It sends, now that I have it connected to YouTube, Stream Avatars also sends a message there. Which means it'll show up twice in the chat. I don't know if I like that. Oh well. It's either YouTube chat doesn't see it or it happens twice. It's probably fine. It's okay, we don't look over there. That's why I have it on a bot account, so I can have on screen chat, I'd note that username. I don't want to make a whole other Twitch account just for that, though. My 15-minute Wi-Fi reset is happening. No! Chip's going to leave us. How could you, Chip? It's also probably like 4 a.m. Oh, you can have on-screen chat ignore the username. Oh, I see. Who is Melania? James, is this an Elden Ring reference? You guys, we have to stop. I'm one man. I cannot be familiar with every video game and anime series in existence. Have you heard of that one time I was reincarnated as a 14-year-old schoolgirl slime in another universe? I'm like, no, I haven't. And you're like, oh my god, you've never heard of the greatest TV show of all time? Wow, I guess you live under a rock. Have you ever heard of the action hack and slash roguelike video game Pajormbis Gets a Raise? No, I've never heard of that. What? You're great. You've never heard of Pajormbis? That's all I hear anymore. Have you watched Backwater Dungeon? My trusted companions tried to kill me, but thanks to the gift of an unlimited gacha, I got level 9,999 friends, and I'm out for revenge on my former party members and the world. That's my favorite show. I love the part where the dragon says, unlimited gacha, and levels up all over the place. Anime shows have such long names that could be real. It for sure could be. I thought the reason behind anime having such long names was because, like, there was a there's like a list that lots of people go to like find new anime, and the longer the name is, the closer to the top they put it, I think. So like lots of anime were getting like really long names so that they'd be at the top of the list. It is real? That's so funny. That's so funny. And for the record, no, I've never seen that show. I feel like I should just say that to be safe in case it's like, you know, naughty or something. That's the anime with the longest title? Not for long. I'm sure it'll get one-upped at some point. These people do be crazy. It's sort of the same idea behind, like, if you're submitting something online and you want it to be seen first, then you put like a bunch of like ones in front of it. Or actually, if you're like, my classmates would do this, and it's like, it amazes me the lengths that people will go to like not work on their presentation. Like they spend all this time and effort on finding ways to to like beat the system when you could just spend that time and effort on your presentation and it would be good. But they would like name their presentation something with 3 Z's at the beginning. So that their presentation would show up last in the folder, and then the teachers usually just go through like first to last, so they would always be last. And you know, when you're doing presentations, it takes a couple days in school to get through them, so they would have a couple extra days to work on their presentation so that they could slack off for a couple more days. And I'm like, that's crazy. That's so much effort just to like, what, be lazy? But you're not being lazy, you already spent all this effort. I mean, it's not that much effort to rename a file, but you know what I mean. I think there's also a way to, maybe I should like start recording this just in case. CSP record. No, what is it? Speed paint or something? Oh gosh, don't give me the whole shebang. I just want to know what button it is because I forgot. Time-lapse tool. It's here. Time-lapse, record time-lapse. Okay, there we go. It's gonna take more disk space than usual, which might be bad because disk space is not abundant with Clip Studio right now, but yeah, we'll see. I also do not remember where those get saved. That'll have to be another thing. Gotta get an SSD. You know what's funny? I have 2 external... My computer itself has a SSD hard drive in it, and then I have 2 external SSDs. But I have to use one of them for pictures for the band that I'm with. And the other one I do use, but it is getting full because that's where I like export YouTube videos to. Making videos takes a lot of space. You got 5 terabytes. Oh my gosh. I actually need something like that though. I don't even have 1. I think I have like 956 gigs or something. I need more. That would be so nice. But also having limited storage sort of forces me to optimize my PC. Like if I have old games and stuff downloaded that I'm never going to play anymore, it'll probably slow down my PC anyway, so it's for the best that I delete those. If I get 5 terabytes, I'm going to be so lazy and just never uninstall anything, and it's going to make my computer absolutely chug. 130 USD? Oh yeah, that doesn't surprise me. It's probably like, that's like over $200 in Canadian, I'd imagine. Getting extra storage is not cheap. If it's installed to the drive, and it shouldn't slow your computer. It shouldn't, but there's lots of stuff that, you know, like CurseForge, how it's basically malware, but it pretends not to be. So it does slow your PC down. The more things you install, the greater chance that that happens. And I already had CurseForge installed, so that would be one of many things that I wouldn't have found and uninstalled had I had the extra space. But that's just a me problem. I'm not saying that applies to anybody else. I'm like water. I just sort of fit the shape of the container that I'm in. AKA, I use the amount of space that I'm given. If I only have 1 gig, I'll only use 1 gig. I'll just suffer a little bit. And I do leave my SSDs plugged in almost all the time. Except for when I'm taking them on the road to, like, import pictures and stuff for the band. But other than that, they're basically a part of my computer with how much I keep them plugged in. Got all my stuff on my SSD. It makes changing computers or OS easier. I guess that's true. You do also run Linux. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Yeah, that is a lot of space. Naruto soundtrack is the GOAT. It's hard to compare. JoJo's is so good. The thing about JoJo's is that it has, like, only a couple songs that are, like, insane bangers. The Naruto ones don't hit quite as hard, but they're almost there, and there's so many of them. Like, Naruto has, like, hundreds of 9 out of 10s, and JoJo's has, like, 2 10 out of 10s every season. So it's hard to compare the soundtracks. I figured out how to get my name tags in stream avatars to automatically update. Wait, like named? What name tag? Like if people change their name or something? Or like giving them cute nicknames? I've never heard of name tags in stream avatars. Maybe like people can buy name tags or something? I could do the all white eyes as well. That could be fun. Since when people follow or sub both stream elements and stream avatars send a message, I change the stream avatar's message to say a command that auto changes it. Oh, you can make custom name tags in stream avatars. Oh, interesting. You can set them to only available to followers, subs, or mods, or use coins to unlock them. That's cool. The name that's above the avatars. Could you give them like a prefix? I don't know if I want people to be able to make their own names. That feels dangerous to me. But it would be cool if you could have like roles. Like you could become, what was it when we were talking about vampires? You could become a duke. You just have to have enough gold and then you can become a lord or a lady or a duke or something. That'd be kind of cool. Its appearance, like color and fonts. Oh, okay, so they're not actually deciding the name. They have the same name, but they can just make it look funky. That's a good idea. Because, yeah, I don't trust people to make their own names. Prefixes would still be pretty cool, though. I might be accidentally advocating for a class system based on your wealth. But you get wealth based on how much you watch me, so is it really that bad? Will he finish one attack? Doubt it. I've made so much progress. We started with a blank canvas. I've been on the ball. So for me, non-followers don't have a solid outline on their name and subs have a blue filling. Oh, that's really cool. They can't customize it, but pick from ones that you make and have available. I love that. That's a really good idea. That way you can make sure that it fits with the vibe, too, of your overall stream. I don't know what the heck mine would be, though. Like, I'm a random guy with Kirby avatars? What's the thread that links the two together? I do need to do like a redesign though. All my overlays and stuff on stream, I was literally just like, I don't know, what's something that looks cool? I guess I'll do that. That's exactly what I did. If I ever do the Smith thing as an actual model, I'll have to do that and make everything look sort of like Smith related, but also kind of fantasy, but also kind of like street tech wear. Basically just what the vibe that Zenless does. Ah! Garen, welcome in! Exercise time? Dang it. You could also set it so there's a gold one that costs like 2,000 gold to unlock. That's not a bad idea. We do need more high-end redeems that people can buy. I might have to wait till ads are over before I do squats and push-ups. I'm not putting it off, I promise. It's so that Garen can be here for when it happens. Don't want to rob anyone of their hard-earned channel points. They must be present for when I suffer exercising. You can also set custom fonts per name tag. Oh, so could I make or like import some fonts and then people pay to unlock them and then make their name like that? Because that's cool. It'd be nice to have a little more customization. It is fun. It's fun to delve into. You can also add pictures? Wait, how does that work? They just pop up every once in a while. Here's a picture of my cat. Can send you a video explaining it if you'd like. Yeah, that... Oh, pictures to the font. Oh, wait, that's so funny. Sure, if you want to. It would be fun to like mess around with that a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I love that. You can add like little emojis into your name, which is cool. Okay, I have to exercise now. It was squats and then push-ups. Oh man, my legs are so sore. All right. Squats first. Oh. See, the problem is I'm gonna feel like such an incel if I ever get rid of the exercise redeems. I, of course, made the fonts my favorite font so they match chat and the captions. That's great. That's what we call branding. It looks good. Oh, these squats are gonna kill me. 2. That's another thing that I don't really like. I don't know. I don't have a specific font or like style of font that I'm going with. That's another thing that I could decide on if I do like a redesign. So you like the exercise redeems? Well, I didn't say that. It's just if I get rid of them, who am I? Who am I that I can't even do 10 squats, you know? And it's the classic like once you guys have the power, I can't then take it away. If I've never given you guys exercises, you'll be like whatever. But now that it's here, I can't get rid of it or they'll riot. I'll get sent to the guillotine. Either one, Minri. Either one is fine. Any font. Interesting. That's cool. I know that fonts can be copyrighted, though, so I'd have to be careful. Okay, and then it was push-ups. Okay. Good thing I have 2 entire Costco boxes of Gatorade. And I'm already listening to my exercise playlist, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! That was not easy, but still easier than the squats. Lovely. I need water. Delicious water. Thank you, Minri. That's a great idea. Yay, stretch! Thank you. Stretch. Yay. Thank you. That was nice. I don't really like the face on this one. Ugh, this is me being a perfectionist, though. I should just leave it. Maybe I'll do the hair and then see how I feel after everything's come together. If I still don't like it, then I'll change it, but trying not to be a super perfectionist with Artfight stuff. Bro, you're allowed to stretch without us telling you? Yeah, but I forget! I forgot! You have to remember that my brain is not always in the same place. Sometimes it leaves. I don't know where it goes. It comes back after a while, and I'm like, oh! I'm awake. Artfight don't need to be perfect. It's true, you know what? It's an excellent point. Maybe I should just have fun with it. Heyor. No, be perfect. Well, see, I'm incapable of such things. I'm flawed. Try anything you want. Yippee! Yay, Minri! We can fight back! Get frozen. We fight back against the injustice that is this chat. It's also really funny having my own reference to look at. I'm like, oh man, how do I draw Minri's hair? And then I look at your Artfight reference and I'm like, wait a minute. I recognize this one. Garion, thank you for the hydrate. How are you, by the way? Can you bomb yourself to escape? Does that work? I found an Insta reel that made me think of streamer and chat. Uh-oh. Oh no. What did we do this time? Not to escape. Oh, you're out. It worked. Too bad you're getting pinned. Where am I gonna put you? You're going up there in the circle. No! Think about what you've done. You're in timeout. At least on your shoulder. No, you're gonna try to blow me up. As soon as I put you on my shoulder, there's gonna be a bomb that appears there, and then my ear's gonna get infected. I'm gonna get exploded, get an ear infection from it. What did I do? I can't bomb anything. Alright, fine. There you go. Have fun. Cause chaos. I'm sick, but here to support. Oh, that's good to hear. That you're here, I mean, not that you're sick. I'm sorry that you're sick. I'm glad that you're here. I hope you feel better soon. There's been something going around here as well. I was visiting with one of my buddies and we were carpooling around. He's coughing a lot. I'm like, are you feeling all right? And he's like, no, I'm still overcoming a sickness. And I'm like, oh, I'm in your car. You're sneezing on me. This wasn't information I could be privy to before we became very close in proximity to one another. Ack. Isn't the real in general? Once you see it, you'll understand. Okay. How long is it? Should I watch it now? It's short. Okay. I don't have anything set up for like a react right now, but I'll just watch it real quick. Techno! Oh no, that wasn't the one. It's the Instagram one, right? Is this the right one? It's just a dog. Jumping around. Oh no! He's gonna pile drive the other one! Oh no, never mind, we're safe. Boing, boing. Oh my gosh, the energy. Streamer versus chat? I can't even tell which one is which. Am I the one standing still while everybody's running around? Ow! Shay, hi! Welcome in, how are you? Good to see ya, hope you're doing well. That's good to hear. It's a great sign when it starts off with "How are you?" Chat causing chaos. Yeah, they very much are. Work has been kicking my butt. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that. Were you very busy for like 4th of July things? Oh yeah, this one's a banger. I need to like erase this head a little bit because it's hard for me to tell what I'm doing. There we go. No, just summer stuff. Summer's the busiest time of year for us. Yeah, that does make sense. You're halfway through? I'm not sure when busy season starts, actually. I hope it goes better, though. I hope it's not quite so exhausting. I've been on the road a lot with this band. And oh my gosh. Even just a weekend out is so exhausting. Yeah, hugs. That's so sweet. And for the Artfight stuff, I think I might keep the sketches as the line art. Like, rather than redoing the line art, because my sketches are, like, relatively clean. And if I do some erasing and fixing up, I can keep them clean. And then I don't have to, like, go over the whole drawing again. And it might be kind of cool for the style as well. No! Not the crunches! You need something like this. I can't believe you would hit me with 2 and then hit me with the last one like 15 minutes later. You're giving me a false sense of security and then forcing me to exercise again. This is a disaster. I see your evil laugh there in chat. You know what? It's fine. I'm gonna knock these out and not even complain this time. You know what? Thank you. My abs are gonna be popping. I've been doing planks lately. I've been getting really into planking lately. Not the trend, like the exercise. Oh, the floor feels nice though. What if I just didn't do crunches? What if I just sat here? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I need more floor time. 7, 8, 9, 10. No sweat. That was great. Thank you. And thank you for the stretch and hydrate. I appreciate you. A big stretch. Ugh. Can I crack my back? Oh, I did. Oh, wow. Congratulating me. Thank you. That's new. Before a stream, another editor I follow is streaming, reacting to others' edits. I suggested one of mine, and they mentioned that one of my edits got them into editing? That's awesome! Wait, that's so cool! That must be quite a nice feeling. You inspired another fellow creative. Because you're the best. Stop it. No, you're the best. You're too nice. I know, right? They E. Me when I E. E. They've def surpassed me though. Well. Everybody's got their own editing style. Maybe they just like really hopped on the grind and went sicko mode on the editing for a while. Practice makes perfect, that's what they say. Except that's not true. Practice makes better, not perfect. There's no such thing as perfect. There's this sweet, like, cut out characters and text behind the characters. I know what you mean. They do, like, masking. That's very cool. I've tried that in a couple videos before. It is difficult. But you can get, like, really good at it. The 2 reactions? Then why am I perfect? And you're perfect! Wow, thank you so much. But neither of those are true. I'm not perfect, you're not perfect. We can be flawed together. We used to both do Monkey Kid edits, but they've moved on to Digital Circus. Ah, I see. Hopped on the bandwagon, have we? I died! One of my enemies finally got to me. I knew this day would come. I've finally been assassinated. And my estate I leave my estate to all of my sons and daughters. Yeah, that's right. You thought just because I'm a virgin that I can't be a dad? Ever heard of adopting? Aiden lore reveal. I have 20 children that I can't take care of. I'm very irresponsible. Don't throw me. I thought stream avatars was going to be my way to get back at you guys, and yet you found ways to get back at me. Even more. Dex, hello. I didn't. I threw myself at you and you exploded. What? Why did I do that? That's so dramatic. It seems like an overreaction, Aiden. Hi, Dex. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Check it out. Well, you exploded too. You left that part out last time. I'm good. Go Mexico! Yeah, go Mexico! Why are we cheering for Mexico? What did Mexico do? Soccer? I think we lost. World Cup. Oh, nice. Are they winning? Did they win? You did lose, yeah. But that's the furthest we've ever gotten. We did pretty good. We both explode on Impact. The sequel to Genshin Impact, Explosion Impact. It is to be expected. Game like just started. I hope the US loses their next match. We don't deserve bragging rights. Honestly, you guys have to stop winning. Ever since the hockey disappointments earlier this year, us Canadians, we can't take anymore. Although, I don't care about sports. Even Formula 1, which is the most I'd ever gotten into a sport, I'm like, if they stopped doing them, I'd be like, that's fine. Oh well, had a good run. Sorry, drive. L Canada? Wow, James, didn't realize that you were against free healthcare. Wow, I guess James is a hyper-capitalist who hopes that everybody has to spend their life savings when they break a leg. That's what you just said. I can't believe you just say that, James. That's wild. That's crazy. Yes, I am. Back in my day, we got asbestos and lead poisoning the old-fashioned way. And we were all better for it. Popcorn! Oh, I want popcorn now. Canada lost to another free healthcare country, though? Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. Go them! Is this song from Super Smash Bros? This is from Octopath Traveler. One of my favorite RPGs. It's a great game. There's also a second one that I bought and started playing, but I am very slow because I play Balatro instead. I also got to stay on top of my gacha games, you know? I had to pull for Valina and Zenless, and there's more characters coming up that I want. That's where I know it from. I also had s'mores yesterday, and dark chocolate with burnt marshmallows are a banger. That does sound really good. Stop tempting me. Have you played 2? I started. I picked, who's my main character? I think it's Partitio that I picked. Did you know every character's first initial spell at Octopath? I did know that. That's very cool. It's, the first one is, oh, frick. Now I'm getting the two of them confused. Which one is Oket from? That's the second one. Don't tell me, don't tell me. It's... Oh... It's been so long since I played. Hi, Salty Dog. I'm doing very well, thanks. How are you? It's Albrick, and then frick. Cassidy's also from the second one. It's Albrick. It's no. It's Ophelia, the cleric. Then it's Cyrus, my favorite character. Then it's Tyrion. Then Albrick. Then Primrose. Then something, and then something, and then Honnet. Who are the other? Frick! Oh, this is gonna drive me crazy. I'm doing good, thanks. That's good to hear. I did an experiment with food today, something I had seen and done and tried to replicate. Ooh, what did you do? Also, holy crap, Dex just won big. It's Ophelia the cleric, Cyrus the wizard, Tyrion the thief, Albrick the warrior, then it's Primrose, oh, what's his name? He's the medicinal guy. Oh, I'm so mad at myself that I don't remember it. And then who am I missing? Alfonso, yeah, that's the one. Dang it, I can't remember. I'm missing two? Yeah, it's the trader girl. Her name is... I don't know. Yeah, the merchant. And the huntress is Ha'anet. I got that one. I'm missing the, I can't even remember what his job is called. He's like the medicine guy, the doctor guy. He has a cool name too, I can't remember. Yeah, the axe guy. I can't remember what his name is. You were close with Alfonso? I know, it's driving me crazy that I can't remember what it is. Frick. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna be able to figure him out. You can tell me if you want. Kira, hi. How's it going? I'm fighting Alphen and Tressa. Dang it. Honestly, I was never gonna remember Tressa for some reason. Tressa was my goat. She's honestly crazy overpowered. Just being able to like give other people BP and also like rest when you need to. Like, oh, she takes an insane amount of damage. I sleep and then she's back. It was crazy. I love Cyrus though, my favorite character. My precious boy. Aiden, I forgot I have a furry character named Aiden who looks like you. I got him a while back. When was I gonna hear about this? Why are the exercises out of stock? Because they were just redeemed, Kira. I'm okay. I'm stuck in New York again. What? How did that happen? Is this for work? Home Alone 2 trapped in New York? You would love Cyrus. He's so you. He is so me. And honestly, that's a huge compliment. Thank you, Dex. I wish I was as smexy as that man. Yeah, Octopath Traveler, great game. My food experiment might have been lost in chat. I mixed pork and beans mixed with chopped up hot dogs mixed with cut up bacon. That sounds good. Which one am I? Which one am I? That's Dex, that's so hard. You are... Oh, man. You're kind of Ha'anet coded. And a little bit Primrose coded. Primrose has my favorite story in the whole game, though. And a little bit Tyrion coded as well. Send him in DMs, crazy. No, I went on another vacation and my flight got canceled. What? Wait. You're vacationing in New York, right? And your flight you can't get back? I would say Primitarian. Yeah, definitely. Ran out of hot dog buns, so I thought I would try to use it at the rest of the hot dogs. That does sound really good. I'm a big fan of wieners and beans. My flight got postponed to Tuesday. Oh, so longer vacation. So this is a huge win. Oh my gosh, that's so funny, Small. I'm just seeing the furry character. He's even got the two-colored hair. He's got the same hair as me. Are you sure this isn't just me as a furry? Well, I know a cult in the area you can stay at if you're really good at pretending to be Filipino. I actually brought my laptop with me in case because the same thing happened last time back in April. I think I remember this. Did you tell me about this? Because this sounds familiar. That's crazy. And then I'm trying to think, yeah, okay, so I remember this. This happened twice. I'm gonna ask for some money back? Yeah. I mean, it's not even the first time this has happened. How often do you take vacations? OMG. Every 2 weeks. Why do you ask? No, I'm just kidding. Aiden is canonically a furry now. I've been canonically a furry since April. April Fool's Day, I drew myself a furry. That means it's canon, right? Two more weeks of vacation? Oh, heck yeah. I'm trying to think of, the names from the second game. It's Oquette. And then it's Casti. I know it's Partitio. And Oswald. This is the cleric guy. He's my favorite. Who is the cleric guy? Frick. It's gonna drive me insane. I'm taking time off first week of August and first week of September. Oh, that's great. That's actually a really nice time because it's still warm enough that you can be outside, but it's not going to be crazy busy like the whole month of August is. It's going to be a staycation. That sounds nice. It's up on my threads. How much of a furry? I mean, I drew myself as a deer. Did you share your furry pic with the Discord server, Aiden? I don't remember if I did or not. My birthday's August 31st, so I'm gonna be vibing. I remember that because commission stuff. I'm gonna look up their names in the most roundabout way. I'm gonna find the Octopath Traveler 2 soundtrack that I have saved to my phone, and then I'm gonna find the names that way. I really should know their names from how often I listen to the soundtracks. They're actually really good. I love the music. This year there's no birthday gift to myself. Well, that's fine. Just makes you appreciate the other ones even more. Oh yeah, it's Throne. I haven't really gotten into her story yet. Agnia, the dancer. She's a sweetheart. And then Temenos, that's the cleric guy I was thinking of. He's my favorite. And then Hikari, who is also very cool. I love all the characters. August 27th? We're so close! So true. Oh my gosh, that's such a Leo, Virgo, Sagittarius thing of you to say. This, by the way, is my my running playlist that I listen to when I surprise go on runs, and it's just like Octopath battle music mixed with Naruto battle music mixed with JoJo's battle music, because it gets me really hyped. Does anybody else listen to this when they are like exercising? Because it gets me moving like nothing else does, I swear. What is? I am Virgo, though? I just took a bunch of guesses to see if I could get it right. Did I say Virgo? Was I correct? I was just guessing the birthdays. You did say Virgo, yes? See, I knew it. You just give such Virgo energy. It's the way that your eyes are the color that they are and the way that your personality is. Yeah. I could tell. I'm Virgo as well. Yeah, I was hoping the cutoff wasn't between your birthdays, otherwise I would look kind of stupid. Can y'all guess what I am? A wolf person. A wolf lady. I don't even have to guess, I'm drawing you. I've said my birthday before. The vibes are giving, you're giving February. Were you born in February? Pisces? Pisces or it didn't happen? Picture didn't happen. I hope that's not like a rude thing to say. You give very February energy. Guys, what month energy do I give? Close but not February. Yes, Pisces. Ah. No one can guess what I am. A strong, independent woman? That's my guess. March. Okay. So I was in the right area. I am a Jan baby. Aiden has such November vibes. Interesting. Please explain. Please elaborate. I am a strong, independent woman, Aiden. Thank you. And you know what? You're so welcome. I wonder why November vibes. November to me is like the Thursday or the number 7 or the color orange of the year. Do you know what I mean? Like those are all the same things to me. Or maybe it's like a yellow or brown, but it's one of those like warmer colors, you know? Not red, that would just be silly. You've known me for long enough. What's my sign? Yield. You got a fave number? What if I just said 10? I love 10 because multiplying with it and adding with it is really easy. The 24-hour stream was on January 11th. That's my birthday. Such a Gemini, you little trickster. Oh my gosh, so true, bestie. My fave is 2. Why is 2 your favorite number? Also, I'm so curious why I give November vibes. I would think that I give like April. 10, very metric of you. Thank you. Thank you. I love 10 because when it's like, what's 7 times 8? I'm like, freaking 40, 50, something, shut up. But if they're like, what's 10 times 5? 50. Boom. Just add the 0. So easy. It's just so pretty. It resonates with me. You know what? That's fair. You do not give April, you give June. Wait, really? Oh, are you saying that because Pride Month? I'm withholding my reaction until I see your reason. Yeah, that's what it is. So rude. But I mean, June's a good month, though. That's a good-ass month. We should do months tier list. That would be so funny. What's the best month? There is one correct answer. Fine, you give July. Do I really? Do I give July? That's up there. July is definitely up there. I am a Gemini, but I mentioned June as my birthday. Oh, yeah. I remember that. October is best. January is best. Okay, so 2 things. First of all, congratulations on finding the correct answer. October is indeed the best month of the year. Except for January, which gets an honorary spot as the best month because that's when I was born. And so obviously it's the best month. Still can't believe that the saying for remembering the number of feet in a mile is stuck in my head. I don't even use Imperial. Wait, I've never heard this saying. What is it? Best temperature and pretty leaves. And spooky month! You get to be spooky and decorate your house with pumpkins and pumpkin spice lattes, which I don't even drink, but it's an excuse for me to wear cute sweaters and walk around drinking tea. I hate July, but it's because I live in the desert. Yeah, I would definitely hate July as well. Wait a minute! You hate July, but I give July energy? October is so best. That's when I plan my wedding. That's awesome. I love October. No way. You were born in January too? Yeah. No one even tried guessing my zodiac. Guess I'll find the nearest cliff. You would find the nearest cliff, you Leo. 5 tomatoes. 5 to 80. You give July because it's peak summer break and every moment with you is like a vacation. Oh my gosh. Guys, is Dex flirting with me right now? Or am I crazy? That's actually so nice. I don't know what to do now. 5280. Oh, 5 tomato. Interesting. I'm going to forget that immediately. It's also Disability Awareness Month, and you have autism. That's what you think. What if it's just really bad anxiety? You're crazy? Well, then it's still the month for me anyway. Dex, are you a Leo? You give Leo because it's like lions, right? Leo is one of my signs? Epic. Can be both? Why not both autism and anxiety? Well, you may have a point. Because these things tend to develop alongside one another. But I don't know. I don't want to claim anything until I've been tested. I have a family member who's kind of in a similar thing. And when my mom asked, like, because we were just trying to find information about getting me tested. And this family member was like, Aiden? No, there's no way. Aiden, like, makes jokes and stuff. He can't have autism. And I was like, oh, you're an expert in this field? I mean, I don't want to presume that I know more, but I feel like, Jacksepticeye makes jokes, and he got a diagnosis. So maybe this is just, they got certified a long time ago, and things have changed since then, although you'd think that they would update with the times. I am a Leo moon. You showed a lie in your ass? I'm Gemini Sun, Leo Moon, Sag Rising. They are? My Sag is rising? I think I'm ADHD, both autistic and ADHD. I don't know if I have ADHD. I've watched videos on, like, here are some common signs that you have ADHD, and I have some of them, but I also think I know for a fact that it is hard to diagnose ADHD because a lot of the symptoms are things that everybody has. It's just once you hit a certain amount. But they'll be like, you'll walk into a room and forget why you went in there. And I'm like, yeah, I do that all the time. It doesn't mean I have ADHD. Also, people are like horrifically bad at self-diagnosing. So I don't want to guess. No confirmation though, undiagnosed. Yeah, me too. Mexico's losing. No, Mexico. I won't claim anything. All I will say is I loved making spreadsheets and breakdown documents for video games that are already piss easy without min-maxing. See, I feel like that's even better evidence than I have. I don't really have a like a special interest like that. Which is, you don't have to have one, right? I don't know, I'm not an expert. You're literally gay and white. You got to know these things. You too, Aiden. I'm not into astrology. I also don't have special interests. Yeah, so it's not something that's like it's a common trait, but not necessarily not necessary, I guess. True catastrophizing. Well, not even that. It's just like you never know, right? But the fun thing about autism is that it's a spectrum. Yeah, this is true. That's an excellent point. I just remember from my psychology class, we did like several units on people who would like self-diagnose, and then they would adjust their life to fit that diagnosis, and then they would actually go see a professional. It was something entirely different. Like they're like, oh, I must have autism, and they actually have like OCPD or something. Or and it's really difficult to tell because these things, you know, they pop up like alongside each other. Like if you have anxiety, you're way more likely to develop depression than somebody who doesn't have anxiety. It can be potentially harmful to self-diagnose and then form your identity around a misdiagnosis like that. We just saw so many case studies like that in my psychology class that I want to be sure that I'm accurate. Highly suggest getting diagnosed if you think you have something. Just a suggestion to see a licensed professional. Yeah, I think I could be wrong, but I think it costs a lot of money to get diagnosed here. And we talked to my family member who is in the field, and she was like, here's a like booklet that we use to like test for symptoms that has like the most common symptoms in it. And I didn't look through it. It's something that I could do at some point if I feel like I want to, but also we were sort of asking like how would we go about getting a diagnosis, and she just straight up did not answer us. She was like, I don't think you have it. Here's the book that says why I don't think you have it. And then I was just like, oh, thanks, I guess. Special interests don't mean you have it, but having it makes you more prone to having a hyper-realistic miniature train set take up their entire basement. That's so funny. Yeah, like the thing is that I never... And most of the reason that I say this is like when I took the RADS test just online, they did ask a lot of questions about special interest, and I was like, oh, well, maybe that's a sign that it's something else. And by it, I mean the way that my brain be all freaky sometimes, because I don't have that special interest. Because I never like got in, you know, I never got so into something that I was like, this is like super important to me. You know, I'll just like casually enjoy a game or a piece of media or something, and then, I don't feel the need to talk about it or share it, or, you know, I can just move on to something else and find something new. But I will say the closest thing that I've found, is just, this is like the cringiest thing I've ever said, but to be cringe is to be free, so it's fine. Ever since I first discovered like the anime art style, I was in love. I was like, it's so cute, it's so expressive. I love the well, I guess expressions that you get from it. It's so silly, it's so fun. Ever since I first played my first JRPG, I was like, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. And so I buy like posters and stuff about it all the time. I like how telling someone to get checked was a huge insult as a kid, but as an adult, it's a serious, friendly tip. It actually is, genuinely. It's really funny. Also, Aiden, you have the same thing in common with me, where it's not a special interest, it's a global interest. We like learning some things about a lot of different things. So we know more about a subject than the average person, but less than an expert. Oh, interesting. I didn't realize that was a named thing. I always just sort of thought it was like jack of all trades. I like being able to yap about stuff. And also, it's happened so many times where I just talk out of my ass. and pretend that I know stuff and then get called out on it and then get embarrassed because I've been called out, that now I try to make sure that I actually double check. Freakia? What, who, me? Am I Freakia? Why? Any given subject. Rip to anyone who has gacha as a special interest. That's so funny. Gacha games, my beloved. Yeah, I've been playing more Zenless, though. It truly is just the characters. I'm realizing the game itself doesn't matter that much. It's how pretty are the characters in the game will determine whether or not I get into the game. And then how pretty the characters that are getting released are will also determine how much I play the game. So, like, I'm playing a whole bunch of Zenless right now because they just released Valina. And I think there's a couple more characters coming up that I absolutely love their designs. So I'm, like, grinding to try to get enough to pull for the characters just so I can have them. And, like, some of the characters I have never used. I've never touched them once. I build them, like, 100%. I'm, like, min-maxing everything, trying to make them perfect. And then I, like, become them so that I can walk around on the map with them. And that's all that I do with them. I'm just, like, I want to have them. I want to know that they're on my account. And then I'm satisfied. I forget the name, but it is a thing. Oh, interesting. Robin, welcome in. Thank you very much for the stretch and the hydrate. I will do that. Oh, my sides. Are you going to play a Marvel Genshin Impact game? Which one is that? Also, I need to drink water. Aiden plays ZZZ. It's so over. We now know where the sub money is going to. No. It's a policy of mine that if I'm playing a free game, it must remain a free game. I don't want to start spending money on skins and cosmetics because as soon as you open Pandora's box, you ain't getting that closed. The second that I buy one skin for Zenless Zone Zero, I'm buying all of them. I just know it's gonna happen. It's currently in development and its codename is like Project Comet or something. Interesting. Nightbot? How is Nightbot making all this money? That's insane. Stretch those hands. Thank you, Robin. I appreciate you. How have you been? How are you? Thank you, Minri. Also, do you want to do a boss fight? We can do a boss fight now. Last one, Minri was in there alone. And it doesn't work great to only have one person in the boss fight. Ugh, that does feel better. My wrists are loose. I only play a few gacha games, but I have the same mindset. Why spend money to skip fun playtime? Yeah, I agree. There have been times where I'm very close to spending money because I like almost have the character that I want, but I need a couple more pulls. But I've learned to take the L and just say, you know what? It's fine. I'll get him next time. And that might be in 3 years, but oh well, at least I didn't spend money. Patience is a virtue. I think that was Sun Tzu, and I'm pretty sure when he said that, he was talking specifically about Hoyoverse games. He said, just wait, you'll get Lauma eventually. And I said, but when though? She's already had a rerun and I still don't have her. I've been good just playing a little bit of Cthulhu tabletop. Ooh, what is that? That's when they pull the limited time exclusive event. Yeah, they do that. And I'm like, the character's only going to be on the banner for another couple weeks and I want to pull for their weapon as well. And then I'm completely out of everything. And then I really want to spend money to get more pulls. Commands on cooldown? Oh, I see. People need to stop misquoting me. Son Einstein? That's really good. Did you see you can only get like 20 or 30 pulls from 100%ing the new region in Genshin? What? For real? I didn't know that. That's crazy. Ever since the new updates where the Genshin quests take like 8 hours to finish and it's just like dialogue, like you're just talking to characters, I'm like, bro, I can't do this. Give me Zenless where the gameplay is clicking buttons and it looks all fast and flashy and stuff. Our game is based in Regency era Europe, Bridgerton stuff, and it's got Eldritch happenings at the garden party. That sounds so fun. It's all right, Minri. There you go. Thank you, Minri. Now Rosa's in 5th place. Let's go beat the bot. Now you want to fight a boss? Oh yeah, they thirst for the boss. Watch it just be Minri again. Don't do that to Minri. There we go. Boss fight is starting. Anyone who wants to join, type exclamation mark and then write the name of the class that you would like to be. I get to play a newly rich cheesemonger. Wait, that's a thing? I already knew about warmonger, fearmongers, and fishmongers, but we got cheesemongers now? What is a monger? My out-of-touch relatives asking me about my anime comics. What is a monger? It's so dumb. Fun fact, Art of War is mostly a guide for nobles who have no damn clue how to run a war. It has lessons such as soldiers need food, make sure you keep supply lines secure and warehouses stocked. Wow, interesting. I should read that, only because it would be a flex to be able to tell people that I've actually read Sun Tzu's Art of War. Or people. Cheesemonger is basically an artisan and collector of cheeses. It's someone who collects and distributes. Interesting. So am I an anime monger? To fool your enemy, you must first fool yourself. Did you guys hear about that? The Chinese general who like scared off the entire army by playing a lute. I don't know if that's true, but I want to believe that it is because that's an epic story. That could be a correct suffix. Let's go! I'm adding that to my resume immediately. So what do you do for work? I'm an anime monger. I'm a manga monger. I consume it just like I'm eating French bread. You know the French word for eat? Mange. I'm a monger, monger, and a monger. Because I thought it was a trap. It's true. There was an army of like 150,000 people, and they marched onto this guy's kingdom, who only had like 100 troops. But he went up to the top of the wall and like played the lute while they approached. And they were like, oh shit, he's playing the lute. He must be so confident in his troops that he's willing to show himself where he's in like attacking range. That means this guy's scary. We gotta go. We gotta haul ass. We gotta get out of here. And he's like, I can't believe that worked. I was just playing Wonderwall and I scared them all off. It's just like a Long and McQuaid. Just like at the music store. You play enough Wonderwall, you scare everybody off. Oof. This boss looks rough. This ain't going well. 2 mages is not the move, I don't think. Oh, maybe not. Oh my gosh. But Fireball! Counter-argument, Fireball! Is it true that they sort of scale based on the max amount of players? Because that would be a little silly. I have it set to 20 people can join. Maybe I could bring it down to like 10? Maybe that would make it a little bit more balanced. I don't know, because I didn't change settings since last time, and I think you guys have beat a boss. I wish it scaled to how many joined. Yeah, me too. That makes the most sense to me. This specific guy is kind of a bitch to go against because he gets damage reduction. Reduction? Sorry. He gets damage reduction if we don't hit a lot. Yeah. Okay, I see. That is annoying. I can also, if it gets to a point where it's like not fun to play, I can remove a specific boss. We had more people though. Yeah, but I don't think it was a lot more people. Like, I think I have it set to 20, and last time we had maybe like 8? So definitely more people, but we enjoy the ball crushing. If we fail, can we go again? I will allow it just this once. Because I didn't realize this guy was such a pain to go up against. And we have 2 mages. But I believe in you guys. You can clutch victory from the jaws of defeat. Just like how I'm clutching a victory for everyone in Artfight by drawing all of these pictures. Honestly, I'm quite happy with how this one looks so far. I just whipped this pose out of thin air, and I think it looks very cool. I might have to lower the max players, though, to make it more fair. You guys have healers? I wish I could freeform an angled position like you. Oh, well, thanks. You're gonna get so many points? Let's go! So many points! And that's what Artfight is all about. It's not about sharing art with your friends or greatening your skills. It's about the numbers, baby. It's all about the Mets. It's about the Mets, baby. It's all about the Mets. Let's go, Mets. It's all about getting them numbers up. Guys, I haven't been paying attention to the boss this entire time. Oh! Well, maybe there's a reason. Number go up? Exactly. Cookie clicker mindset. I was so addicted to cookie clicker when it first came out. It's no wonder I play so much Bellatra these days. Number go up truly works on me. It was a very middle school thing. We would go to the computer lab at lunchtime, and we would just get on Cookie Clicker and see who could get the most. We would go for like weeks and be like, oh, yeah, you're at 2.7 non-decillion. I just hit 5. I guess you're not committed to the cookies like me. Should we do a Cookie Clicker stream? Ah, there's the special interest. Guys, can we do a Cookie Clicker stream? That would be so fun. Just checked, I have 42 points in Artfight right now. Oh, hell yeah. I do not want to do a Cookie Clicker stream. What? Why not? We can chat and have fun. And vibe. And then I'll also just be making a bunch of cookies in the meantime. What's wrong with that? I have to sneeze? That's fine, Dex. Are you dropping those so you can copy paste them? Oh my gosh, the bleeding is also kind of rough. Love this song. I think that means it worked. You did your turn? Oh. Oh, I see. You just tried to do a bunch of different... Oh, okay. You guys seem to be doing okay. It did look pretty rough at the start there, but... I mean, not to jinx anything, knock on wood. We're doing better since James started paying attention. That's so funny. Okay, so maybe forget everything that I said. Maybe it does scale based on the people. It's just they don't account for AFKers. No, you're fine, James. It was funny. Do I need to spam again? It's not quite your turn. That's so silly. I love that. It's so funny. I was playing Assassin's Creed. The brain rot is crazy. Do you also need me to pull up some Subway Surfers for you? Perhaps some Minecraft parkour videos? You gotta be invested in the art fight, James. I'm out here fighting the good fight, the art fight. If you don't choose a skill, it randomizes one? Oh, interesting. Ads are done, I'm back. You figured out a way to overcome the ads, Dex. That's a great idea, actually. Let's put Family Guy clips under stream. That's so funny. If only I could. Speaking of special interest, there's a roguelike mod for Baldur's Gate 3. Dumped 10 hours into it so far this week. Okay, hang on. The neurons in my brain are lighting up. You said roguelike and Baldur's Gate? Hello, tell me more. Tell me more, tell me more. Put SpongeBob under stream. There was a point where I had an entire SpongeBob episode memorized because I watched it so many times. I was so brain rotted. I just watched the first couple seasons of SpongeBob over and over because they were on Netflix, and that's like all that was actually good shows that were on Netflix. Was like the first 3 seasons of SpongeBob, so just watched them on repeat. Oh, brother. Yo, Popman, welcome in. See, that's the thing for me, right? Even if I do watch SpongeBob, I would have only seen it once. It won't change Jack or shit. Well, it might change Jack. No, I know what you mean. Better late than never, though. How you doing? I'm good, Popman. How are you? Good to hear from ya. We are art fighting right now. I'm doing a piece for Minri. And we're also in the middle of a boss battle. The mod is called Trials of Tav. Camp is your home base. You teleport to random locations with waves of random enemy spawns. Beating them gives you XP and loot. It has custom enemies that get nutty in the late game. And imagine a 1000 HP boss spamming mass command with a DC of 30. Holy! So, like, how do you beat those? Because isn't the level cap level 12? Do they make it so that you can, like, multi-class? Can you get, like, multiple classes up to level 12? Strategize, nerd. Yeah, I guess. You just need to do all the meta stuff, like the meta magic sorcerer. Isn't that the one? Or like the dual crossbow? You beat them by min-maxing like you've never min-maxed before. That saying doesn't make sense. Do it like you've never done it before. So do it bad? Because like you get good at things as you gain experience. If I've never min-maxed before, I'm gonna be real bad at it. So why would I do it like I've never done it? Beginner's luck. You do it as hard as you can. Yeah, maybe that's probably what that means. I'm just like, if you think about it, do it better than you've ever done it before is what it means. Oh, I am misreading that. Like, do it like you've never done it before means forget about all of the times you've done it previously. Do it even better than that. I thought it was saying do it as if it's your first time. Who is that? The boss? This is the Stream Avatars add-on that we've added. You can now fight a boss mid-stream. Or the drawing. The drawing is Minri. It's Minri! Using cool lightning powers. You do get unlocks that can take your abilities to 60 for a mod of plus 25, so it's not completely BS. Okay, I was wondering. That's cool looking. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Because I was like, yeah, the best you can get is a plus 5. How do you beat someone with 1000 HP? That is kind of crazy. Later, he'll draw me in a maid dress on another occasion, though. It will happen. Don't you worry. You'll just have to remind me, because I think there's a couple before yours, James? Actually, I don't really remember the order. Yes, we are art fighting right now. I like to spam charisma on a Hexblade Paladin. That sounds so cool. For nutty melee damage and saving throws for my team, aura of protection. Yeah, hell yeah, that sounds awesome. I only had one playthrough where I went all the way to the end of Baldur's Gate, and it was with a paladin named Cedric. And I was really upset because... is it the Zentarim? Is that what they're called? The, like, trading group that's also, like, thieves? I went down and found the Zentarim, and they, like, started attacking me, so I killed them all. Because when they attack you, you're allowed to fight back as a paladin. I was a... not Oath of the Ancients. What's the other one that's not Oathbreaker? My only experience with Baldur's Gate 3 is porting my main D&D character into it, getting to the end of Act 2, my PC exploded and I never picked it up again. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, Dex. It is absurd how big that game is. No, it wasn't Vengeance. Maybe it was just Oath of the Ancients. I can't remember. It was just the one that was like, I want to protect everybody. I was like, classic good guy energy. But the Zentarim, like, had slaves. Like, what was his name? Oscar or whatever, the artist? They had him enslaved down there. So I was like, I need to get rid of them because they're going to enslave more people. I'm liberating the slaves by taking them out. And I already just killed half of them and it was fine. So I went over to they're like, there's the Zentarim hideout is like in a cave. And you confront the like first half of the cave first. So then I just walked to the second half of the cave and I killed the other Zentarim that were there. And I broke my oath because of it. There's Ancients, Vengeance, Devotion, and Crown. Crown is the new one, which I wasn't. Maybe I was Oath of Devotion? Anyway, I killed the rest of the Zentarim, and they were like, you're an Oathbreaker now. You broke your oath to protect everyone. You're like a bad guy now, and you have to do that. Or you could pay a bunch of money to get your oath back. And I was like, well, this could be a cool path for the character. Like, this could be an interesting thing to happen to him. But I was just pissed because I was like, this doesn't make any sense. Like, and I saw some other people talk about this as well. There are some things that you can do in Baldur's Gate that make you lose your oath that don't really make sense. Like, my logic... Sometimes what's good requires pissing off of the gods. It's true. It's true. The Oathbreaker is such a cool villain name. Yeah, it actually does go really hard. And honestly, the spells are pretty good in Baldur's Gate, but that's just the thing. People are like, it can never compare to D&D in person because with D&D in person, you can sort of reason things out to your DM. So, like, in that instance, I would have been like, well, they're slavers. Like, they're not good people. They're thieves, and they literally have this guy as a hostage. I feel like my oath for protecting everybody means that I need to kill the people who are enslaving an innocent man. Like, that feels right on par with my oath. So I did it. And I think any reasonable DM would be like... You know, to break your oath as a paladin, you have to, like, be like, yeah, I want to protect everybody, and then go around and, like, steal stuff and kill innocent people. You do that enough, you can break your oath. But, like, one time with a morally gray battle where you're trying to protect people, you're trying to free slaves, I feel like any reasonable DM would be like, no, of course that's not going to break your oath. You're trying to do what's right. You're trying to help innocent people, which is your whole oath. But Baldur's Gate can't do that because it's not a DM. So it just went, those were technically innocent people, I guess. So you lost your oath now. And I was mad. Wow, you guys, wow! Well done. Congratulations, guys. That must have been a tough boss fight. The comeback! I knew it. I said you guys were gonna snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. Immediately on the slots. That's so funny. But yeah, and I saw some other people had some similar issues. Killing slave owners is bad. Very interesting position, Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, right? There were some other things too where, like, I don't remember what it is. I think it's in Act 3 at Moonrise Towers. If you kill one of the guards or something in order to let the people out of jail, then that breaks your oath or something? It might not be that specifically. It was something like that, though. Like, innocent people are in jail. These are the guards that put them there. That means that they're part of the problem. And in Baldur's Gate, if you want to kill somebody to let people out of jail, I feel like that's fine. It's Dungeons and Dragons. You know, it's like medieval ethics. But apparently that's another way that you can break your oath. And I'm just like, that's kind of silly. I feel like, in that instance, if you're programming a game to be like that, you should code it to be in favor of the player, so that even if someone is morally gray, you don't sacrifice their oath, because like that player might have a very valid reason as to why that person must be stopped. You know? Don't make players lose their oath over every like morally gray character that they decide needs to be stopped. Make it that if there's like someone who is purely innocent, there's nothing in the story that they do that could make them bad. They're just like NPC number 154 who's sitting there eating coffee. If you kill them, then you break your oath. Now for fate to decide what's become known. The thing is, you're devoted to people, and people who can be redeemed are included in that devotion. You're the people's protector, not their executioner, and you can't code a DM's nuance into the game, unfortunately. Yeah, that's the biggest thing, is that you can't have the nuance, you can't have a conversation with a DM like that. In my mind, I was like, this guy is still enslaved. I'm not, like, trying to redeem these, you know, I'm not gonna save everybody. I'm like, these guys are literally part of the crew who has this guy enslaved, which means they're what is the word? Whatever. They're a part of it. Culpable? They're culpable. And I'm like, well, if I want to free this slave, I'm gonna have to kill the people who are enslaving him. I thought that I was trying to protect someone who was enslaved. And the game said, no, actually, that one wasn't allowed. The first half of the slavers that you killed was fine. I didn't lose my oath by killing them. That was all good. But the second half of the crew that I killed, that was too far. Hi, Mythica. You always have the option to not kill. Yeah, but like, I see what you mean, because in the first group, I like tried to talk to them and they just straight up attacked me first, so I was defending myself. In the second one, I just went over and killed them. I guess maybe I could have talked to them and tried to fix it, but also it's D&D. I'm a paladin. I want to attack people, like me as a player, going beyond the roleplay. I want to have fights and use my smites and stuff. And I was like, oh, perfect. These guys are literally enslaving someone. This is a perfect opportunity to lay down justice. And then after the fact, the game decided that wasn't right. Honestly, Aiden, have you ever considered that Lord Gortash is extremely attractive? Maybe that's why. Is Gortash the vampire guy? I think it is, right? Fun fact, under passives is a non-lethal attack option. This is never brought up in the tutorial. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember Gortash. He's the like dark-haired wizard guy who's like the head of the kingdom or whatever. Yeah, I remember him. Yeah, I know about the non-lethal attacks. You guys gotta understand, I didn't go in knowing that I'm like, oh yeah, these people aren't that bad and I can save them. I can still rescue them. The slave was right there in the cave. I was like, I'm breaking the slave out. I gotta kill these people. I just killed half of them and the game said that was fine. I'm gonna go kill the other half so I can get the slave free. I was doing something good. And it was BS. He described himself as extremely attractive in a, like, note you can find. He was gassing himself up. That's funny. Yo, stars, welcome in. Hello. How are you? But yeah, it wasn't a situation where it was like, this person is so conflicted. And I've heard about their story. Maybe I can fix them. I should talk to them and try to talk them out of their way. No, it's just like, these are people who are part of an organization who have slaves, and I'm trying to break him out. I'm just gonna kill him. And there were other options as well, where you can do stuff as a paladin with the best intentions and still lose your oath. Ew, don't spell my name like that! Except that's actually kind of cool. I don't hate it for some reason. Just don't spell my name with an E-N and then we're fine. I don't know why Aiden like that. That's my fairy name. And she was a fairy. Oh yeah, also, hi Mythica. I don't know if I acknowledged your fart or whatever, but how's it going? How are you? Good to see ya. How goes things? I hope you're not too busy. I'm very busy this month. I've got so much stuff that I'm supposed to be doing, and this is one of them. I do want to do more Artfight stuff, so that's good. Whoa, you got that freaking busting out new alphabets? Crazy. I love my 5 attacks in 3 days. That's crazy, stars. That's actually so wild. How am I supposed to keep up? I've greeted James good morning 5 days in a row now. That's actually so awesome. I respect that so much. Did you say you were going to do it for a week? 2 days left? I've seen the DMs. I fully believe you. This is amazing. One of them was a mass attack. My friend's 5 Sonas? Oh my gosh. So of one of the 5 attacks, there were 5 people in it. That's so wild. It becomes habit, never stop saying good morning. That would actually be cute. Mythica, I respect that so much. It'll be a sad day when it ends. Aww. What do you mean you've seen the DMs? I haven't sent them yet. I think James... Or no, did you send me a picture of your calendar? I think you sent me a picture of your calendar that said message James, and that was proof enough. With Mass Attack, are you drawing all of the personas of one person, or are you drawing like a bunch of people together? It was just a calendar? That's enough. That tells me that you brought the bit out of stream and wrote it down in your phone. That I knew it was gonna happen as soon as I saw the calendar. It's a bunch of people together. So like if I drew all of you guys together, does that count as defending against all of your attacks? Like could I put you all in one drawing? Interesting. Not saying that I will do that. But also, it might be fun to do, like, a group photo of everybody together. It was one person's 5 Sonas. Yeah, I get that, but I wonder if you can do it with multiple different people. I'm unsure of the mechanics of mass attacks. Yeah, I don't really get it either. They might need to like, clarify that on their website a little bit. I've spoken with friends who are also doing Artfight. And I was like, what's Mass Attack about? Like, how exactly does that work? And they're like, I don't know. That's why I selected that I don't do them. And I was like, well, that's too bad. I feel like more people would do Mass Attacks if it was better explained what exactly they are. It might just be they're trying to keep it very loose and free, and like, Mass Attacks can be whatever you want. But we're artists, we're detail-oriented. We need you to tell us what we can and cannot do. Very important. I'll look into the rules, thanks, Minri. I mean, I did look in the rules and I couldn't tell what it was. Just a bunch of people together in one drawing. You can put all of us in one canvas, but you can only revenge one person, usually like a scene. Okay, that makes sense. So it only counts as one attack. Like, I couldn't draw you stars alongside James and Minri and have that attack all three of you. I could do that if I wanted. It's one attack against like 20 people, but it's actually only against one. Like, I can draw 20 people in it, but I could only attack one person with it. Is that what I'm hearing? Is that right? You can only revenge one person? I don't think so. Oh, Star said that you can only revenge one person, though. So I guess the question is, does it count for all of the people drawn individually? Revenge is different from mass attack. You can't mass revenge? Oh, Stars was saying two different things. The first half of the sentence is you could put us all in one canvas. That's a mass attack. Second half of the sentence is you can only revenge one person. Okay. Yeah, I might as well just read it for myself. Sent in general. Just add all of the characters you've included in your mass attack. Who you assign as the recipient doesn't matter, but please note that only that person will be able to officially revenge the attack. If the main recipient is from the opposite team, you'll get points for all characters included, no matter the team each respective one is on. If the main recipient is from the same team as you, you get 75%, since it counts as friendly fire. If you want as many points as possible, be sure to assign the main recipient as someone on the opposite team. Okay, wait, that doesn't clear it up, though. So there's a main recipient. But, I mean, you get the points for everybody, so it kind of counts. You start targeting at one person, but then everybody else you include, you get the points for. So, like, does that show up as an attack on their profile? You gotta go now? Oh, alright. Thanks for popping in, Stars. I appreciate you. I hope you're ready to get attacked. This is why rules matter. Hoodlums here don't care. We're trying to figure... We sort of kind of maybe figured it out. Only one way to find out. I don't know. I think everybody wants their own... Probably wants me to draw them alone. I don't need to draw everybody together. So you can make a drawing of like 10 of your teammates kicking the fuck out of one enemy team person and declare the one enemy as the participant for full points. I think so. But then it also said you get points for everybody else. I don't... But then if you get full points for everybody, then it doesn't matter who you declare it at? I don't know. A mass attack of us all watching you on stage would be cool. That's very funny. If the target is an enemy, it's full points. Yeah, but don't they give you full points for everyone in the drawing? So, like, if you get 100 for the enemy, and, like, 75 and 75 for two others, that's still 250. And if you declare the 75 as one of them, don't you still get 250? I don't know. If the main target's the enemy. Well, yeah, but what difference does declaring someone as the main target make if you get full points for everyone in the drawing anyway? If you did 99 of your team and one enemy, you declare the one as the target, that's 100 people worth of points. Right. But isn't that the same as if you declare one of the 99? Oh, it's 75%. Oh! I thought it was 75 points flat. And I was like, oh, I see. Okay, no, it's a percentage. So that does also lower the other characters. So in my example of one different team, two same teams, it's not the full 175-75. It would be 75% of all three of those. I see. 1 to 3? What happened? Mexico, what happened? You were doing so well. I bet they turned off the yellow filter. You know, the like Mexico filter that they have in every like piece of media that happens in Mexico. That's why it said to set the main target as enemy team. Yes, that makes sense. I was questioning the rules there for a second because I was like, well, I thought it was like, yes, you'll get 100 points for everyone on your team, but you'll only get 70, or for people on another team, but you'll only get 75 for people on your team. I'm like, isn't that the same either way? Why does it matter who you declare? It's because they dock a percentage if it's the same team. That makes sense. It's some bullshit, I'll tell you that much. Who is Mexico playing against right now? It's very funny. England, which makes it worse. In it, bro. I don't know. That's my monarchy right there. We're a constitutional monarchy, but a monarchy nonetheless. I feel like I should cheer for him. Can we battle each other? You want blood? Yeah, you can have some blood. It's been enough time. It's actually so funny. I thought that people would just be like chilling and I would be the announcer being like, and now it's time for a battle, but everybody wants so much blood that they're like, now? Can we kill each other now? Can we kill each other now? It's great. It's the best. No, you've been very reasonable with your timings. I appreciate it. Blood. Battle Royale. Who's gonna win? Place your bets. Imagine we did a prediction before each Battle Royale to see who would win. Everyone just votes on themselves, though. That's very funny. I'm kind of digging the way this looks, honestly. This is what I was hoping Artfight would be, is like an excuse for me to experiment a little bit. And this is fun. That's so many people. I don't know if prediction can have that many options. Yeah, it probably wouldn't work. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's a close battle. Stars and Minri left. Who will come out on top? It's Stars! Stars comes out on top, clutches the W. Wow, congratulations, Stars. Didn't even need the med pack. 500 gold, there you go. How much does it cost to bomb? Because that's probably a lot of bombs right there. Costs 10? Yeah, 50 bombs. Dang. That's crazy. What a good fight. What a good battle. Close. Have a good night. I'm going to bed. Okay, thanks for hanging out, Small. I appreciate you so much. Have a good rest. A good sleep. Hope you get have a very restful night. Thanks for coming. Naruto battle music gives me energy. It fills me with chakra. I wonder how many countries have memes about their currency. Like Canada is monopoly money and the US is movie money. Wait, I've never heard US referred to as movie money. What is that from? Because people use it in every movie. Is that the idea? Because on movies, they always have US currency? Yeah, that makes sense. You never see people handing out Canadian dollars on the big screen, on the silver screen. Although US is definitely in the minority. There's only a couple countries that have like monocolored currency. Like every other currency I can think of is color coded. Pounds are different colors. The Australian dollar is different colors. Silver screen. Yeah, that's what you call it. Big new Hollywood movies, they come out on the silver screen. That's the name for it. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. I've never heard that. Really? I think that's a very common expression. Chat, do we call it the silver screen? I've heard of it. You're not alone. Yes! A streamer from the UK had a friend from the US visit and they took $1 and said that it was movie money. That's so funny. Oi, mate, this is movie money in it. It's just like from the Fast and Furious movies, innit? I'm so glad that I am able to be doing Artfight right now. I've been so busy with a lot of other stuff, and honestly, I have some responsibilities that I probably should be doing. I mean, not right now, obviously, it's stream time. But like off stream, but it's just so fun. I kind of want to just keep doing it. I guess if you're my grandpa, what? People still say silver screen. They had another name for older TV, but it contains words that I don't type. Wait, what? Like something offensive? Leave it to the boomers. No, I'm just kidding. That generation stuff isn't as important as people make it seem. Silver screen is because theater screens were made of a silver type material. Oh, really? I did not know that. That's very cool. Also, is it silver that is like it's like antibacterial? I know that I have a pillow with copper in it. Not offensive, I just don't type stuff regarding specific body types. Oh, I see. Like something based on models or something, maybe. I have a pillow with copper in it, which is supposed to make it like cleaner. Silver is non-reactive and antibacterial if it's pure silver. Isn't that so cool? Like, what the heck? I didn't know about this until my mom was like, I got a cloth that's like made of silver or something. So you can use it to like clean countertops or whatever that get dirty because they're antibacterial. And I was like, that's pseudoscience. That's got to be fake news. I guess not. That's so cool. I'm gonna eat a bar of pure silver to get rid of all the bacteria in my stomach. It's also called limelight because spotlights used to use quick lime as fuel, which burned insanely bright white. Whoa. I've never heard of quick lime. But lime light, if you're using the lime to make the light, wow, that's cool. I always just assumed that, like, I don't know, limes are cool. People like limes. So if you're in the limelight, that's like being in the money light, because people like money as well. Surely the logic tracks. Is that why silverware used to be real silver? Probably. And that's why you have to use silver bullets to kill werewolves, because they're disgusting. Okay, it's not a bacteria magnet. No, that was a little joke for you there. Calcium oxide quicklime resembles limestone, I think. Oh! Huh. Maybe that's why limestone is called that. What? I wonder why it's called limestone and why it's called quicklime. What do those two things have in common? What ties them together? I wonder. Is it just the name? It's just limes, bro. It's not that deep. Maybe color or smell. Yeah, it could be. I think limestone is sort of like... I mean, I know it can come in different colors from my geology class, but I think usually just white. So lime is like its own thing. Limestones produce lime when burnt. Oh. Did you know limestone causes sinkholes? I did not. Is that because limestone, like, changes form when it gets wet? Lime is its own thing that has nothing to do with the fruit. Lime is a sticky compound used in cement. It comes from the same word as slime. Wait, really? What? I thought slime was just some random made-up word that people came up with for fantasy stuff like kobold. Kobold's probably going to be some like ancient Latin name for miniature dragon or something. Etymology is so cool. It erodes easier, so it goes away and leaves a hole underground, which the land sinks into. Huh! Interesting. And I think limestone is also responsible for producing a lot of caves. It erodes with rain and other water. Yeah, interesting. I think I learned about that with the Colosseum. I'm pretty sure I've talked about this on stream, actually. Yeah, it's also the reason Greco-Roman marble is still mostly intact today. Yeah, isn't that so cool? Because there's limestone in the rock that they made the Colosseum out of. So then the rain would get in. Yeah. The lime would erode in the rain, fill in the cracks, and strengthen it over time. Isn't that so cool? The Romans came up with a self-healing rock compound? Do you think they knew what they were doing, or do you think it was a happy accident? Do you think they just, like, put limestone in it because it was around? And they're like, oh, damn. This stuff is actually really cool. I wonder. I mean, they figured out aqueducts and all that, so I wouldn't put it past them. That feels intentional. It does kind of feel intentional, doesn't it? Especially since there's, like, some amphitheaters that exist in Greece that we still, like, they shouldn't have stood up. My sister was telling me, because she went to visit Greece, she toured some amphitheater that was, I don't know. It was like the roof was so big and there wasn't enough pillars to hold it up, and like by all accounts, it shouldn't be standing, and yet it is. Just got back to my 2-course breakfast. I'm so jealous, Mythica. Happened to my attack for today. Who are you attacking, James? Probably a happy accident to be discovered and then mass-produced. Yeah. Yeah, probably. Even if it wasn't right then, a lot of this cool new tech is kind of just trial and error. I would imagine more so back in the ancient Rome. I don't know. Has anybody attacked you? Do you need to do some revenge? Minri. Yeah, attack Minri. Common misconception. Yes? I already attacked Minri. People were smart back then, just didn't have the information we have now. Oh, yeah. I mean, they made all the aqueducts. That was a freaking stroke of genius. Came up with the first shopping mall back then. They had frigidariums. They had like pools that you could. They had one that you could go in that was like cold, and then one that was hot, and then one that was room temperature, and you would like go through all of them. It was like a body health thing. Revenge has been had. Good to see we're still battling. But it's actually the gods who taught them. Ah, yes. Jupiter. I see. The misconception is that people think that they were smart. They weren't. It's just that the gods were talking to them. And we've since been abandoned. Ever since that first My Little Pony in a jar was posted to Reddit, the gods have abandoned us. Quick, who's Jupiter in the Greek pantheon? Zeus! Mythica, thank you for the hydrate. Yummy. Mmm. Indeed, abandonment seems valid now. Hella. Hella. Yeah, it was hella Zeus. I feel like we watch the same YouTube videos. I don't know, do you watch Rawful Light every night before going to bed? Do you watch deep dives into horror games? Do you watch Nexpo? And Charles Cornell, the guy who does deep dives into like musical or like movie soundtracks? I don't even know who that is, never mind. No, I'm just purposely picking things that are weird. I do watch deep dives into horror games. Those are the best! I watched one on mouthwashing. Petscop is still one of my favorites. Everybody who does like horror movie deep dives has like an 8-hour long video on Petscop, and I've watched them all. Just so good. No, Rafa Light just does. He's just really good at Balatro. I'm honestly so Balatro brain rotted. I play it so much on my own, and then like when I'm going to bed, I watch somebody else play it. I don't know what's wrong with me. Petscop scares me. Yeah, I don't know what it is. The vibes behind it. It's honestly like a modern day creepypasta, because when I was a kid, I thought Ben Drowned was so scary. And like obviously looking back at it as an adult, it's not scary at all. But when I first heard about it, the feeling that I got, this like sense of eerie just permeating from the story, was so potent. I loved it. That's the thing I chase down. That's what I look for. That's why I love Halloween so much, is because I'm looking for that sense of like a little bit unsettled, a little eerie, a little scary. That's what Petscop gives me. And you should play Dad. You should play Clear Obscure Expedition 33. I see you're still hitting that up. One of my children plays this. Is it good? It's very goo. So is it good or... Also, Mythica, you have children? Insane lore drop. I just said today, or just talked today about how I have 20 kids that I never told you about. Turns out Mythica has them too. That sounds so off. One of my organization children. Ah. Oh, you just finished it. Oh. I mean, it was set up to win a whole bunch of games at the Game Awards, so I imagine people really like it. Yes, Aiden, I have children. Well, you beat me to it. Aiden's last name is Organization. No! I've been outed! Mythica, they can't know that we have children. Hide them under the floorboards. And no matter what you do, do not give that officer a glass of milk. There's romance in it. What? There is? Whomst. I'm missing the reference, but I know there is one. It's from Inglourious Bastards. It's the beginning of the movie. No, Garrett, not the push-ups right at the end of stream. How could you? You've been keeping track? You've been counting this whole time? That's crazy. All right. We'll get it over with. I just want to finish drawing the t-shirt. I feel like for just sitting down with no reference and a blank canvas, I'm quite satisfied with how this looks right now. And then we'll get the lightning going in between the fingers, and then we'll get it colored and everything. It's gonna be pretty awesome. Okay, push-ups. Here we go. Another 10. It'll be nice and easy. And then I get to eat my berries. I still haven't found my berries. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Oh yeah. Oh yeah! Good stuff. Just color it and work on my piece. I'm working on my attack now. Oh my gosh, I'm lightheaded. Oi. That's good, James. Color and work on my piece. Dex, have you attacked me? Are you doing Artfight, Dex? By the time of next stream, I wonder who will get my daily morning greetings next. Mythica, that's so cute. That's so funny. Thank you for the hydrate also. There's some squats hidden in there? That's the thing about these workout redeems. Is that as soon as you do one, people want to do all the other ones, even though stream's almost over. No, I just want free art and I'm too lazy to scam someone. Well, sorry. You gotta be a part of the war if you want the spoils. How did you decide on James last time, Mythica? Yeah, exactly. Please, Aiden, please! Dex, this is how I make money. I can't just be giving this out for free. Your art is so valuable. Aww, well, that's really nice. You're on my hands and knees. Dex, it's okay, Dex. Get up. Stand, friend. Well, he replied to my chat in chat first. Oh, I see. Okay. And we're squatting. So you just have to find somebody else to reply next, and then they get a good morning message. Or 7. I have nothing compared to your art. No, Dex, stop, please. Okay, maybe I do have the energy to scam someone. Just like draw another pretty pic, make an Artfight account, draw a pretty picture of me, and then you'll get one. Exactly. That's what Minri did. See, it's unfair if I make an exception for you because I didn't make an exception for other people. I said, no, if you want to get a drawing from me, you have to join Artfight. No, you have the whole month of July to join. They keep it open the whole time. It's a glitch in the system, and it's your only chance. Because after this is done, when it's not Artfight season, you gotta pay me for this. But I guess with the commissions, then you get exactly what you want. I'm leaking Dear Dan to the Discord. I already posted it on my threads. You trying to blackmail me now? Yes, you can join whenever. This is true. They know about Dear Dan. This is exactly why I'm always embarrassing myself, is because you can't use it as blackmail if I've already done it to myself. I think it auto-sorts you into a team if you join late, but then you can change whenever. Interesting. You think I have threads? I don't know. I assume you wear clothes. What am I missing? I'm missing the gloves. It's very funny. I've never heard Zuckercuck before, but I really like it. Mark Zuckerberg! I hardly know her, Berg. Your assumptions are wrong. You don't wear clothes? Honestly, go off. Living your best life. Stick it to the man. And then just a little bit of lightning in here. Like this. Boom, baby. That's basically the line work done. I mean, I'll fix it up a little bit, but that's not what the lightning's gonna look like in the end. I want to make it with just color, but... Flag for name calling. Has that been used so much that it's in the Autobots library? Yeah, probably. Wouldn't surprise me. I will not stick it to the man. The man hasn't even brought me dinner. Oh, bought me dinner. Oh, I see what you mean. I use Blue Sky personally, but I have Twitter, no Threads though. You mean X, right? Twitter, the only platform it's acceptable to dead. The only time it's acceptable to dead name. I don't blend to the fake name. Oh, I am a Musk cuck, by the way. Well, I mean, he earned $1 trillion just with hard work, right, guys? Just pure hard work and nothing else? I hope you can detect my sarcasm. Yeah. I am going to send you over to Bean. Honeybee is also playing Bloons, but Honeybee usually ends stream about when I do, and I don't want to raid in right as she's ending. So, I want him to trickle down on me so bad. If only that's how it worked. I actually, honestly, a $1 million trickle wouldn't be that bad. I'm gonna be a billionaire if he trickles on me a bit more. That's all of the Musk fanatics be like. Anyway, I'm sending you over to Bean. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I had a great time. I'm like pretty happy with the drawing that I made. And I should be back for Tuesday. Hard work and small inheritance from Daddy's Blood Diamond Company. Yeah, right. Anyway, don't forget that Raiden is our raid message. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I'll see you guys again next time. Okay, bye everybody. Bye.